Kentucky crowd.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, it's a crazy rival. It's up there with North Carolina and Duke, one of the best rivals I've seen.
You may have answered this, but what is your status right now in terms of everything?
I'm just wide open right now. When I go home and talk to my mom, I'll probably narrow it down in like 3 days, and I'll have it narrowed down to 3.
Say that again.
I'll have it narrowed down to 3 when I go back home and like. Possibly. I got to talk it over with the moms.
When was the last time you talked to Coach Calipari?
Oh, I haven't talked to him since I just got my release yesterday, so I haven't talked to him. So I'll probably talk to him tonight or tomorrow.
What are the possibilities for those 3? Do you have 3 in mind, or are you trimming a bigger list down to 3?
It's a big list, but I mean, I like to play for a crowd like this.
If Kentucky offered you and Coach Calipari said, "Nolan, I'd like you to come to Kentucky," your mom suggested that might make the decision for you. Is that right, or was she?
Whatever she says goes, man. I mean, that's my mom. I mean, she has to say half of the deal.
No, but I mean, she said that's what you were. She said I think you idolized Coach Calipari.
Yeah, Coach Calipari is a great coach. I mean, he knows how to develop his players for the league. I just want to play for a really good coach like that.
Were you surprised when he ended up coming to?
No, when I saw how much he's offering him, like $35 million. I mean, who wouldn't go and play for Kentucky? I mean, it's a historic place. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't shocked. I saw it coming.
Why does his system fit what you do so well?
I mean, it's like penetrating kick. Penetrate. I mean, get to the basket. That's what I like, just going up and down.
Did you talk at all with John Hood and Daniel Orton, the 2 guys who are committed to Kentucky?
I've been talking to him since I got up here, and I mean, it's hard. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't even know what's going to happen right now.
All right, I was with Elijah John. First of all, how'd you have that dunk at the end? Was something else? Were you preparing for that the whole game?
Nah, just a last-second thing. Everybody on the teams knew I could do it, and they wanted me to do it, so why not at the end?
Now, I got to ask you, in the last week or so since Coach Calipari's taken over at Kentucky, the whole recruiting world seems to have changed in terms of who's going where. So I need insight from somebody who's going to Kansas. What's amongst Xavier Henry, Daniel Orton, what do you think? Where do you think those guys are all going to end up?
I don't know. Xavier, that's like one of my better friends. He told me he was still open right now, so he's probably really having a hard time with that decision. Daniel, I haven't talked to him too much about it, but I'll probably say something to him before I leave, see what I could do. Kentucky.
Or talk to me about Xavier for a minute. Last thing I heard from him, said it was probably going to be Kansas or Kentucky, maybe Memphis. But he said he's one of your better friends. What do you, if you had to bet, you think he's going to join you in Lawrence next year?
65% chance.
65% chance, you think? And why do you say that?
Because it was his last 2 options. Why wouldn't he come?
There you go. So if it's 6, but you still think he favors Kansas over Kentucky?
Possibly. I don't know.
You said 65% chance. I don't know where you're coming from.
45 comes in.
Well, 60. That's too many percentages. But that's all right. One more question on Orton. Did you get to talk to Daniel at all this week? Or
Yeah, he's right next door to me. We chill every night, hang out, talk about basketball, everything.
A lot of people think Kansas is going to be preseason. Maybe number 1, 2, 3. Are you going in there thinking you guys can win a title next year?
I'm going in working hard. I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to see when it happens. I'm going in working hard, play every practice, play every game hard, and then we're going to see what happens at the end of the season.
Did you have fun this week here?
Definitely. I like the Kentucky Derby. I want to come back. Too late.
All right, Eric, first of all, how was your experience in Kentucky? Have you enjoyed these 3 days?
Yeah, I have. Enjoyed the fans. They showed good love.
Now, where are you in your decision-making right now? I always see the same 4 schools, Florida, Kentucky, Duke, Cincinnati. Is that still the list?
Yeah, it is.
The last interview I think I saw with you, it said that you said Florida was the leader. Is that still the case?
They're the leader. Yes.
Why is that?
Because I like Coach Dunn, and they recruit me the hardest out of all 4 schools.
What about Kentucky? Since Coach Calipari's been there, are they recruiting you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When was the last time have you talked to him recently?
I talked to Coach probably last week.
And so what do you like about Florida and what do you like about Kentucky beyond just the coach?
I like how the players play in the offense.
So if Florida's the leader, how does a school like Kentucky, Duke, Cincinnati, how would they come up and jump them? Do they have a chance?
Yeah, they have a chance.
What's it going to take?
They're going to take more. I'll take more.
So is the thing about Kentucky maybe you don't feel like they're recruiting you hard enough?
Yes.
How so?
Because I'm a second-round pick to them.
Why do you think you're a second-round pick?
They're going out to John Wall.
So You think you're like a backup to John Wall?
Yeah, I'm back up.
So if they were to say to you, we want Eric Bledsoe regardless of John Wall or instead of John Wall, then it might be different?
Yeah, it'd probably be different then.